The invention of zero-based budgeting is credited to Pete Peer, who developed it while at Texas Instruments in the late 1960s. After a Harvard Business Review article, the tool was picked up by the then Governor Carter to help reduce government spend. In recent years, zero-based budgeting is seeing a renewed interest, with large press coverage from some high-profile applications. So how is zero-based budgeting different from more traditional budgeting? In traditional budgeting, managers only evaluate changes from one period to the next. So, if you run the local coffee shop and are establishing the budget for next year, you would start with the last year's budget and make changes you know of for, say, the increase in wages or maybe the decreased price in coffee beans. This form of budgeting focuses on cost areas with variances to the plan and in certain situations can be quick and sufficient. By contrast, zero-based budgeting focuses on what expenditures are actually necessary to the business in an upcoming time period, irrespective of what happened in the previous time period. And while more time-consuming, is a more complete review of expenditure. By questioning and understanding the required cost in each category, managers can find unnecessary expenditures, even when there was no variance to the previous year's budget. For example, if you had zero variance in your advertising spend, in traditional budgeting, you would not question that spend and continue to include it in the budget. But in a zero-based budget, you would question what activities are actually required for advertising and how much they are expected to cost. This might show you that you need more, less, or the same spending than the previous year. But by starting from zero, the fact that you had no variance to last year is irrelevant. Zero-based budgeting is a beneficial tool, but also has some limitations. In the upcoming videos, we'll share our perspective on some of the criticisms of zero-based budgeting and how to make the most of the concept.